Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. So today I want to show you guys one of my favorite leap option plays for the coming year, 2022. So for those of you that don't know what a leap option is, it's basically a long-term option. So 6 months or later. You could do 2-year options are usually the latest that stocks offer, but typically it's between 6 to 2 years. So in this video, I want to talk to you about PayPal. So PayPal is one stock that I think would be perfect for a leap option. I'm looking at the January 2023 options. So that gives you a little over 1 year for this stock to get where it needs to go. So you could pick different strike prices, and we could talk about that later. But I want to give my thoughts on why I believe that this is the perfect leap option for 2022. So if we just look at the chart, you can see that it was really, it dropped. It hit highs of over 300, and then there was a steady decline. There's a big gap between like the 230, 210 area, and it continued to fall, but it seems like it's consolidating. You have people that sold off at the end of the year, their tax loss harvesting, and you have a general market sell-off with the new variants and other issues, that supply chain issues, and a bunch of other different things going on. But if you look at the chart, you can see the MACD is starting to curl upwards. The RSI is starting to go up. And I think that this consolidation and upward movement will continue. So I'm not saying that it's going to get back to that 300 level next year, because no one really knows. But I really do feel like this stock will at least trend upwards over the course of next year. So just to kind of solidify my thesis, I was looking at their Q3 presentation, and there's a couple different things that I didn't even know about PayPal, and I kind of track PayPal. It's one of the stocks that I track pretty closely. But there's some things that I didn't really think about, and I want to kind of share with you guys. So first off, they talked about their third quarter summary, and you guys can take a look if you want to pause the video and kind of jump into these a little bit deeper. But just, you can see that the numbers are overall going up. Active accounts has gone up 15%. Customer engagement's gone up. Payment value, revenue, obviously. And I think a lot of this has to do with the lockdowns that we had. There's a lot of people buying things on the internet, and one of the major ways that people pay for stuff on the internet is PayPal. So really, PayPal, Square, Affirm. There's only a few payment processors in the space, and between PayPal and Venmo, they really dominate the market. So I think that they really had, they benefited a lot from the lockdowns and all of the e-commerce and the online payment boom. So it's also weird because if you recall the chart, they trended downwards. So people are spending more online. Online purchases are becoming more and more popular, but yet their stock is going down. So whenever you see a reverse correlation like that, I think that it just kind of shows that there will be a correction. The market moves in waves. I think that next year PayPal will really start to move up the charts a little bit. So I just wanted to show you that first. The second major piece of the information is Venmo teaming up with Amazon. So we all know what Amazon is. I won't even waste any time talking about Amazon, but the ability for people to pay at checkout with Venmo is tremendous. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get a payment from friends or family, they use Venmo. It's either Venmo or like a quick pay, but for the most part, Venmo is easy. You always have a balance in there. It also links directly to your bank account, so it's almost used as a pass-through. So I really think that Amazon's going to go crazy next year. It's a great company that will only continue to grow. And now by teaming up with Amazon, Venmo, in turn PayPal, just, I think the numbers are only going to skyrocket from here, because now they're partnered with the e-commerce giant. That's one major piece of information I think we all need to be well aware of. Second thing is they have other partnerships in the works. You can see that 75% of the top 1,500 North American and European retailers use PayPal. They continue to deepen relationships across the merchant network. You can see kind of GoFundMe, Fanatics, Booking, but really Walmart would be the major one that I can see for that, because between Walmart and Amazon, that is like, those are the two best retailers that you could think of to try to get into. Walmart has an online component to it, but really they're more brick and mortar. So if you can tackle the brick and mortar as well as if you could tap into, I guess, the brick and mortar as well as the e-commerce of Amazon, I think that's only going to help PayPal in the future. So I'm not really sure how they want to work with Walmart. I think that's something to be investigated, because, like I said, Walmart is brick and mortar for the most part. They do have online, but so I'm not sure how PayPal would tackle that. But either way, a partnership with Walmart will definitely help the stock. Next thing is the digital wallet has been fully rolled out globally. So they show you deals. They have a cash card. But the most important part of this slide is actually the crypto. So PayPal is one of the few companies that have really adopted crypto. So, you have the ability to buy, I think it's just Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe some of the other top coins. But by having all of these people in your ecosystem, that gives PayPal the ability to do some interesting things. Maybe you want to move your PayPal balance to crypto, or vice versa, or it just basically any company that kind of works around the crypto space, I think will benefit from the hopeful crypto boom in the next year or two. So that's another major thing to keep in mind with PayPal. Next thing is they acquired a Paydi, which is a Japanese e-commerce company. So they do digital transactions in Japan. So now you can see that not only are they in the North American markets, European markets, but now they acquired a great reach in Japan. So Japan's a booming economy, and they're set to continue to grow as well. And I think this just extends the overall reach of PayPal. So now, with that being said, what are we looking for these leap options? So like I said, I'm looking at the January 2023, and that would be buying calls. I'm not going to pick your strike price for you, because everyone has their own appetite, and this is a more expensive stock. So all I'll say is the strategy is this. If you go closer to the strike price, then you pay more. If you go further out, you pay less. But by going out further, you do risk having your strike price not be met. So an example would be right now it's about $187 a share, right? So if you want to pick the 190 call, then you will pay more than someone that gets the 200 call. But you also have a better chance of the stock going to 190 than 200. So it's a risk reward. The other way you could play it is you could go in the money. So if the stock is trading right now at 187 and you pick the January 2023 call and you pick the strike price of 180, then you're already in the money. You're already, you won't lose money. However, you're going to pay more upfront for that safety and security. So everyone has to decide what strike price fits their needs. That's just a personal preference. But anyway, guys, if you guys like this and you want to like this type of video and you want to see some other leap options that I'm looking at or purchasing, send a comment down there on if this would be of interest to you, and I can make more follow-up videos for more stocks that I will be buying leap options for. So I appreciate if everyone that enjoyed or took something of value out of this video could just go down and like and subscribe. Like I said, leave a comment on if you think that there's value in me making another video like this. If not, then have a Merry Christmas and good luck trading to all.